they'd be like, "Hey, what you brush with?" I'd be like, "Colgate." You know, I was gonna try to put on like a hoodie and look normal, but I got the space pajamas on, and I just don't care. I'm gonna be honest. I don't. It technically is a hoodie, bro. It's not a onesie. It is a hoodie. Anyways, now listen. I'm gonna be doing a review on Resident Evil Raccoon City. Now, I don't do YouTube reviews. First off, welcome to another Gator Studios video. I don't do reviews. I do once in a while things to say about movies. Usually I'm kind of just that guy that's like, oh, that's a good movie. And then I watch a YouTube video and I'm like, now I see. But you ever notice when you watch reviews, the reviewers always have something to say? Yeah, I never really have anything to say about movies besides, cool. But with Raccoon City, I have things to say. I'm gonna cut to the chase. I do not really like it. And when I say really, I mean I do not like it at all. Okay, I like it a little bit. Let me explain why. And I'm gonna put it in the most simple term-age I can possibly do. If you are just a random Joe walking down the street, and you're like, hey, Resident Evil Raccoon City, cool zombie movie, let's watch. I believe you're going to have a good time and you're going to enjoy the movie. Now, if you are a fan of the video games and you're going into this expecting something insane, do not do that. It's not what you want. It's not when you go in there and you're like, hey, I'm ready. They're finally going to do Resident Evil right. They're finally going to get this movie right. Let's go. No. You're lying to yourself and you're playing yourself. That's not what they do. No. Now, from here on out will be spoilers, I guess. I don't know. So, like I said, if you're not a fan of the games, I believe you could have a good time watching this movie. If you are a fan of the games, I don't see it. There's multiple reasons, actually, as to why I just don't like it. The main reason is they butchered the characters. They absolutely murdered the characters. Oh my god. I don't think like one character felt the same from the games. Not one. Bro, and they literally ruined Leon Kennedy. Oh my goodness. Bro. My favorite Resident Evil character straight murked. They literally murked this man so bad. They took his reputation and bodied it real quick and threw him out the window. He is the cringiest, lamest, whack dude I've ever seen in my life. I understand in Resident Evil 2 he is a rookie and he doesn't know many things, but gosh, at least he's cool in that game. Oh my goodness. No, I'm not gonna act like I'm cool because I'm not. You see my glasses? What do I look like? A nerd. But still, they made this dude so bad. And the thing is, I was kind of mad about the actor who was playing Leon. I think he actually did okay, let me not say good job, because they butchered the character. But I think he could do a good job, is the thing that makes me mad. Because as far as, like, the Leonage, he did give a good Leonage feeling. Just, that was terrible. Every single character really just, And Claire was not it either. They try to make Claire like she was in some insane tactical combat Batman type master. No, sir. Sit down. No. Why did they make Claire like that? I literally don't know, and it confuses me every time I think about it. Now, I'm not going to go into detail on the rest of the characters and everything, because like I said, I honestly think every single character got screwed up. Trying to think, I literally can't think of any that are like that good. I guess Chris was okay. I did like the guy that played Chris as Chris, but most of them were honestly just cringe, very bad. Now, we move on to the story. Now the story, oh my god, it was so bad. Now, like, this falls exactly into the lines of what I say when I say, if you're a fan of the games, don't go into it with expectations. If you're watching it just as a random zombie movie, like I said, you will enjoy it. But as far as the games go, it is terrible. Now, I went to go see this with two of my brothers. And my one brother is a big Resident Evil fan. And I'm not going to... I don't know if I'd say I'm a huge Resident Evil fan, but I really, really do like the franchise a lot. And we were super psyched to see the movie. And at first, at the park, with the truck, with the dude, they even had him eat the burger and everything, like the beginning cutscene of 2. Me and him were geeked. I was so happy. I was like, oh my god, we're gonna get a good Resident Evil movie. Oh my goodness. No. That was like the only spot on thing from the game. And before you go, oh, well, it doesn't have to be perfect. I know. Trust me. I'm not going into a video game movie expecting it to be perfect and replicate everything. I'm not even expecting it to be probably a quarter as good. But this was terrible. That was like probably one of the only things that clicked in my brain, and I was like, wow. After that, it all just went downhill. Number 1, and probably the thing that frustrates me the most, besides the characters, I don't know. Mr. X. Nemesis. Now, I'm not a Resident Evil insane lore man, but I do know, at least I'm pretty sure, that the Resident Evil lore goes Resident Evil 1 at the mansion, and then Resident Evil 2 and 3. Okay, number 1, if this was based off of Resident Evil 2, why was Mr. X not in it? The part when the dude is in the jail cell, I'm sitting there looking at my brother, waiting for Mr. X to reach his hand to the wall and juice his head. Doesn't happen. I know I sound like a psycho, but it doesn't happen. My goodness. And then they blow up Raccoon City, which takes place in Resident Evil 3, which has nothing to do with this movie. You know how bad that makes me feel? I want to see Nemesis so bad. I was waiting for him because what I thought they were gonna do is do one and two, and then make a sequel and make it 3. But no, they literally played us, completely played us. The city blew up. No solo Jill stuff. No Carlos. No nothing. None of that happened at all. It's sad. And just like the entire story didn't make sense, like I said. They made Leon like some weird little cringer. And I mean, I'm a weird little cringer, so take it from me. I know a weird little cringer when I see one. They did a lot of strange things. Wesker was really weird to me too. I don't know. And then the liquors. I should say the liquor. I won't lie. The liquor design was awesome. I really did like it. But it still was terrible to me. The liquor got a small amount of screen time. And for people that aren't fans of the game, they didn't even really take across the point that you gotta be quiet with the liquor. The chick said, shh, that's it. You know, if I'm walking down the street and I see a regular zombie, I'm gonna be quiet too, right? They didn't even talk about the fact that you gotta be quiet with the liquor. Gave that boy no screen time. It was terrible. And there was one. My goodness, my gracious, oh my god. Oh my goodness. Anyways, and then, probably another thing about characters, back to Leon. Not only did he feel like he was just cringe, a nobody, but also, and I know Leon is a nobody, yeah, whatever, we get that, but they made this dude crew cringe. And then another thing, it felt like they literally just reduced him down to a comedy character, to a side character. At the end of the movie, when, who is it, Chris, Jill, Claire, and Leon are walking from the train tracks or whatever, it feels like Leon has no purpose in that movie. It feels like everyone else gets this happy ending, And then you're sitting there and you look at Leon and you're like, why is he here? I don't know. That's just how it feels for me. It didn't make any sense. Honestly, it really didn't make any sense to me. Mad confusing. There's a lot of things they could have at least tried to fix in this movie. I could go on for hours ranting about this movie. Solely because of the fact that I'm so salty. I've already ranted to my two brothers so much I can't do it anymore, so I'm ranting here. But oh my goodness. Raccoon City was not what I expected, and like I said, I didn't expect it to be the best movie I've ever seen in my life, but God. Before I go, I just gotta say one last thing, and that's about the end boss fight. Actually, I gotta say two more things. About the end boss fight, that was the worst end boss fight I've ever seen in my life. The part where he grew his arm out looked cool, terrible. The part where he broke through the train looked cool, terrible. This boy Leon said, bink, dead. Dead. He had the arm, bing, 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 dead. Do you remember in Resident Evil where you shoot a zombie 3 times and he straight goes to sleep? No! No! Boy, you better be blasted 60 million times. 60 million. And the last thing I gotta say, and this is it, then I'm closing the video. Ada Wong was reduced down to an after credit scene. Ada Wong. Ada Wong. Ada Wong. There was no part with Leon in the garage where the dogs came, then Mr. X, then Ada saved him, then they went in the sewers and fought a giant crocodile. None of this happened at all. Ada Wong was at the end in the after credit scene. Oh my lord. That was the worst thing I've ever seen in my life. I can't even comment on the character because it's not even like Ada Wong got enough screen time. Ada freaking Wong, by the way. I'm gonna stop ranting right now because I literally I'm gonna pop off and I don't want to do that anymore. And I'm already nerding out enough on this camera. Anyways, thank you for watching this stupid video. I doubt you even made it this far, but if you did, congratulations. Have this root beer from Arby's that tastes like a Dr. Pepper. I don't know, bro. And until next time, peace.